glad I did because I would have never made it.
We're live on YouTube right now. And so we're live on Facebook and YouTube. Hello, give me a moment. Hello to my YouTube channel. This is me and Cousin Betty. I know you've not met her. I haven't been on in a while, but just keep watching the YouTube. Next year, we're going to really put into our platform, and you'll see some of the journeys and whatever that we have going on in life. Now, YouTube's very serious. We've done a lot of serious things on YouTube. Facebook has been a little different. So some of y'all are going to go to my YouTube channel, Battles and Journeys, BATTLES, and Journeys _ Journeys, JOURNEYS, because this is a conversation that we all need to have. And it's about family.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
That's my girl, Sarah. Oh, we had some good time at Heart is Harder. That's Sarah. Oh, we used to be off the chain, baby. Yes. Oh, I won't say nothing else, Sarah.
And welcome my YouTube channel. This is Jimmy Battles at Battles and Journeys. And I want you to hear this conversation because this is serious, right? So we're chiming in with Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So I know we can't use a whole lot of
I understand. Yeah. Be clean with it, amen.
So listen, this is my cousin Betty. Let me introduce you all here on my YouTube channel. You'll see more of us on YouTube. But this is my cousin Betty. We're here in Florida, and we have all year and last year we were just doing a whole lot of videos on Facebook, but now we're going to do some things on YouTube. Please chime in, share this video. So listen, we're talking about just relationships and families, and there's a lot of family relationships. Families are breaking up everywhere.
Yeah.
And I will say this, it's okay to walk away from them. It really is.
You don't have permission. You don't need permission.
You don't need permission to walk away from people that are causing pain, trauma
in your life,
and negative energy. And just because a person is blood don't make them family. They make you related because everybody, and I'll say it again, everybody that is blood, they're not family. And everybody that's family is not blood. So you have to kind of create your own family. If you can have peace, then make peace.
Cold blood is what they are, yeah. Cold-blooded.
If you can make
James
peace.
said it well.
Yes. If you can make peace and have peace, let's make peace. But there are some people that you just can't be peaceful with.
They don't want peace.
Because they have so much trauma and disturbance that's going on in their life.
And they're mad about a lot of stuff that they really need to get out for real.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a whole lot better.
I mean, mad about nothing, right?
Yeah, just nothing because that's what I want.
Mad because this one like this one and this one respect this one and this one. And they just mad because it's all about narcissism.
Yes.
A lot of narcissism that goes on amongst our people. And I just want to see the family, especially the Black family. We have a lot of trauma that's going on. And that's
Seriously, cut them off quickly. She knows what you're talking about.
Absolutely. You got to drop them like a hot potato. And again, it's not that you don't love them. It's just that you've moved on.
And you got to move on.
And you can't continue. You can't continue going year after year after year and try to make people see who you are when they should know who you are.
And my mother used to kill me. I used to get on her. She used to go to the people and ask, I wonder what I did to you. But what I'm trying to tell you is a different breed.
Yes.
And look clearly, because I do look just like her.
Yes.
And she would go and want to know why. But me, I don't care.
Yes.
I haven't done anything to you.
Yes.
So I don't need to stress and I don't need to ask you nothing.
Absolutely.
Why would I want to come to you and see if you want to talk to me? I really don't care.
No.
And I know that shouldn't be the attitude, but some people make you leave them where they are.
Yes.
And you're going to have to do it.
And sometimes you just get worn out. You're tired of, hey, Cynthia Brown.
Hey, Cynth.
You get tired of going through the same cycle after cycle after cycle after cycle. Why are we still trying to prove to our family members that we love them when they've seen that our love and our action?
I don't think we need to keep proving it.
I don't think so either.
Stick a fork in me.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm
done. My thing is, we're supposed to protect each other. And if you can't, that's what love does.
See my head on the chopping block.
Love protects. Love covers you. And if you say you love me and you don't protect me, then you don't really love me.
I don't think you do.
Is it conditional love based on who it is that's against you? You know, so it's important that we know how to let people go.
You gotta do it.
It's not that you hate them.
Mm-mm.
You just got to let them go.
I'll see you out
them
afar.
Go.
Let it go.
You know, so I hear a lot about families and the things that they go through, and their parents, they don't have a good relationship with their parents, and
look,
some parents are choosing their boyfriends over their children, and
some of this is the truth, but you just can't bring anybody in. They're really not coming for you. They're coming for them. Your young and tenderonis.
Yes.
It's been proven every time. Now, I'm not saying everybody.
Yes.
But I want to put it out there. Some men are just great. And I'm not dogging. And women too.
Yes.
They're pedophiles too.
Yes.
They won't do it.
Yes.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is we're going to have to just stop all the foolishness.
Please share it, Kitty. You can share it right now. We've gone through a lot of experiences.
Yeah, I've gone through a lot of stuff. It's ridiculous. As a child coming up.
Yes.
Don't nobody know. And I'm sure you've experienced some things.
Yes.
Somebody else had. Everybody have experienced. And if you haven't, God bless you.
Yes.
But I don't know no one that haven't experienced something in their lives.
Yeah.
Like a tragedy, something happened.
Yes.
But you just can't keep holding it in and getting mad at everybody else. You know?
You have to talk about it. Go to counseling and stop taking it out on your family members.
Beating them up and call them all kinds of names. Sometimes I do my son like that because he really think I'm the bank. So I'm just clearing it. This is why
it's okay.
I have to tell him off for a couple of minutes.
And those family members that's calling up other family members to talk about other family members,
just to have a conversation.
And you just sitting there and you're not taking up for that person, and the person know that what's going on.
Make them mad. Go ahead and tell you're not interested.
Matter of fact, hang up.
Yeah,
hang up the phone.
Let them get mad, baby.
You don't have to sit there and listen to people dog your loved ones out.
Not unless you like it.
You don't. Now, unless you're feeding into it and you got something you're saying, but don't come back to me telling me what somebody said. I want to know what you said to protect me.
And seem like nothing. You'll bring it back, but you won't bring it all back now.
So welcome to those of you that are on my YouTube channel. We appreciate you. We're streaming from both. This is sort of new. I'm doing Facebook and YouTube. YouTube is really, really my serious page.
Oh, wow. That's
and I want you to share this because I'm coming back next year on YouTube in a whole nother way. And I know I have not been on YouTube this year much, probably 1 or 2 times. And I want to just share my life, and I want to share my journey with you all. And I want to talk about some things.
Yeah. Now why is it that most family members, just say for instance, I'm up and well, you don't even care anything about me. And then when I get sick, you don't care about me either. Because I don't even know where you are. But when I'm dead or dying, now you want to take over my affairs like you care for me so much. No, you want to get that too. That's the way I feel.
Yeah.
Because if you weren't there then, please don't come to me now.
Yes.
You're coming on false pretenses to me.
Yes.
I got some family members I wouldn't even trust. The stuff that I witnessed that they've done to their mothers.
Jesus.
I wouldn't take their word for nothing. And I hate to put it out there, but I was there. It's a disgrace for me. If my son is almost 34, and I know he has a temper. He do. But he better know. He had better know that when it's time to wind it down, I'm about to bring it down.
I know you shared a little bit with the Facebook page, but would you share, if you can, share with my YouTube channel a little bit of what you experienced with the tragedy. My cousin had a set of twins, and it's been how many years?
12. And this is the first year I didn't shed a tear because I prayed and asked to let it be this year that I don't cry.
Yes.
September used to be my worst month every year. I tried. Coming up to the death, water bucket. Yeah. This time, dry as a chip. When you ask, it'll be given.
Yeah, your son was
Shot.
Murdered by his friend.
Mm-hmm. At a party.
Shot how many times?
16.
Shot
Unloaded
16
the
times.
clips.
His friend. And people will look at you and don't realize that you have
seen it all.
You've experienced great tragedy, and you have every right to be upset and angry and bitter.
And sometimes when people make me upset, that's why I try not to let them, because they'll think about my son.
Yeah.
And if I come after you, I'm going to come after you with a vengeance, because I'm still mad.
Yes.
And I don't want to do that.
Yes.
And my other son, I know he don't mind if I just say a few. He went through hell.
Yeah.
People just didn't know. He just went off the deep end. I was at fault. He blamed me. And that's what I had to deal with. I still deal with it sometimes too. And my son can be here.
Yes.
In my face. Calling me all kinds of names. And I kiss him.
Yes.
Right on his face. Now, I use it like that because I deal with special needs, but that's not the point. But I'm dealing with his behavior in a different way. He will blow up because he's still dealing with the death of his brother. He didn't understand that.
Yes.
And he just went off the deep end, just goes out. So I had to, as a mother. I didn't take him to church for nobody to lay hands on him. I didn't say we didn't believe in God. But I had to go to the courts to pick him up to take him to a mental hospital. That's what he needed. People was trying to, you ought to come to church. What you taking my son to a church because he's mental? Are you that's gonna help him? No.
That's
and you're not gonna lay hands on him.
No.
So I did what I thought.
Need professional help.
He didn't like it. He said he wasn't going, but when you told me that, I was making sure you did. I made it sound the worst.
Yes.
Because somebody told me to do that. And it was the officer because he started eluding the police.
Wow.
Telling them to come in and let me. See, people just don't know. And then me, your mother's innocent, you're going to jump in front of the police. Hold up. Let me tell you what's going on.
See,
I had to explain all that. I said, you're not going to get him.
Yeah.
That's an instinct. I could have got shot or could have been taken down. But when I heard the police, I said, oh my God, you got the Jeep and you flying in it, just having a good time because you think that's fun.
Yeah.
Hear the police, you jumps out. What y'all following me for? Blah, blah, blah. I fade all to it. Both of y'all come. They didn't even want to go in the house. I said, hold up. I'll tell you. He said, if you don't tell me, I'm going to get him. He was inviting them in. That almost made me thought that you wanted police suicide.
Yeah.
That's what it was leading to.
Hey, Ebony, you're right.
Yeah.
Church folks can't help with mental illness.
No, then I'm going to take him to church. You're not helping him.
No.
I know where I'm finna take him because I know what I'm dealing with. And it's not as bad because he wants to be on medicine. See, people think, oh, he been healed. He don't need his medicine, but that's a lie. That ugly head is going to pop up again.
Yes.
And again and again and again. And you're not healed from mental illness.
Yes.
You got to take the medication to kind of hold it down.
Yes.
Because if my son ever get off his medication, he going to go back.
But
where he's going.
But you said something so interesting, and I want the people to hear. You said, as a mother, you jumped in front of the police.
I did.
And that's what mothers do. They protect their children. Which it brings me to why I don't understand why daughters and sons mistreat their mothers.
I wouldn't never.
Because that mother has been there. I know. I
could have called a bullet, but I was willing to do it.
That's what our mother would do.
And had I went that night to go see my son.
Yes.
Somebody else would have died. Either me or the boy that did it. Because I was on my way going. He said, Mama, I'll be all right. So I waited. I slept through all of the arguments, the shooting. He been to the medical examiner. They already know the cause of death. And about 1:30 that evening, that's when I knew my son was dead. Everybody in the store around me knew. They said, she don't even know. Because the Lord put me to sleep because I didn't think he want me to see that tragedy that was going to go on. I slept through all of that. He didn't want me to see it.
Wow.
But it came to me. I'm thinking I'm going to see him and they sit me down. I said, who is that? Look at all they coming from me.
Wow.
Like a ton of bricks.
And I remember the day. It was in 2011.
And they say he did not make it. It was a shooting at Cabana Beach. I'll never forget it. He grabbed my hand and he said, so-and-so did not make it.
God, your son.
I swung on the police. Hit him. He said, it's fine.
I see Marcellus. He said they mistreat because they mistrust and
Yes.
misunderstand.
Okay. Amen,
Marcellus, it is so
Marcellus.
true.
Very true.
Hey, Teresa, it is so true. People miss. So, we have the same, we're blood. And so I know your mom, my aunt, which I love. I wish she could come and cook some collard, some of those
And
greens.
Perlo rice.
And my mom, they were strong women because our grandmother was strong.
Very much so.
And it's hurtful because the people that took care of you,
You wish them
the
all
one
kinds
that
of-
took care of you,
you put turmoil in their lives.
the one that took care of all of their children.
Mm.
And in the end of their life, all of their children didn't take care of her.
And some was so nasty.
Listen,
Maybe they come from nasty people.
Yeah, but
You understand?
I get it.
I'm gonna try to give them the benefit of the doubt.
You keep the benefit. I'm
And
holding on to the doubt.
Yeah, because I got to try to give them something.
Yeah.
It's a disgrace.
When one person, all right, Sharon, when one person can take care of all of their children, and then at the end of their life,
They call
all of
tragedy.
the people that they took care of,
you couldn't even do it.
can't take care of that one person. Something is wrong.
Very much so.
Like, what was the disconnect? Like, what is the disconnect?
Jealousy, envious, you call them. That's it.
Jesus.
You want to be in charge. See, what we need to realize, every mother, well, I'm going to say parent, know each and every one of their children. They're going to already know, as raising you up, that you're going to be the protector.
Yes.
They've already made a choice.
Every parent knows.
Even the one that's jealous and think that ain't right, you got to favor them too. And it's true. They've already marked them. This boy here is going to do according to how I want him to do.
Yeah. And this girl is going to handle this.
Don't handle that business.
This one is going to handle that. Everybody has.
She's not going to be able to handle it because she's not going to be able to deal with it. Mom already know it.
Yeah.
This going to make a mockery out of it. Because mom already know it.
Yes.
You're going to procrastinate about it if I give it to you because mom already knows.
She's been watching you since you were a kid.
Yeah, you're going to be real greedy and not do what I asked you to do because you want to be in charge. Mom already know it. So I'm not going to even put you there. You think you're going to be there because you're the oldest and think you're the smartest. But mom has already picked who she wants to take care of her in the end. I was the choice. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. I got mad at my mother when she said, you know what? I don't really care. Betty gonna take care of me. I got heated. What are you saying? Are you finna die? Well, I didn't say that, but I'm just saying. I mean, the dresses, where it was sitting, she told all that in the salon.
Wow.
I had to call my sister and tell her, let me tell you what you just said. People do tell you goodbye, but sometimes we don't listen.
You got to pay attention to what they're saying.
They're telling you they're giving you a message ahead of time, but we don't. I didn't want to hear it because I got angry. All mom was finna tell me is, I'm finna get ready.
Yes.
In my dress, everything, I want you to do it. She said it. Betty's gonna do it. And I'm gonna fall out if you say I'm gonna do it. If my brother say I'm gonna do it. If somebody say I'm gonna do it, you might not like it, but I'm going to do it.
Yes.
And I've had to do it before.
Yes.
You fighting over funerals and your name ain't on nothing. Well, your name shouldn't be on it because you never done anything anyway. But that's mostly fight about.
Yes.
Oh, my name wasn't on there. Well, it's a reason why I wasn't.
Yeah. There's always a power struggle.
Yeah, it always. I mean, because I'm older than you, I think that I should, get it all and know. You don't know it all because you're older than me.
No.
You can be older than me and just as dumb as a box of rocks. And I can be the smartest thing and the littlest one. You see, it don't matter.
Absolutely. It's about their choice. And people are still struggling with that. They still struggle with people when it's time, their time. God always gives you a window to see. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mama started singing about a garden, and the grass grew. What is the song? There's a grass grew tall in front of the house, and she asked the neighbor, "Where's the neighbor?" And said, "The neighbor don't live here anymore." she started singing that, and I
Mhm.
knew exactly what that meant.
Meant-
That meant I'm not going to be in this house anymore.
And I just saw an empty space somewhere
Yeah,
in my
and
mother's house.
I was very aware when
Yeah.
Mama was declining.
Yeah, you
and-
see it, but
yeah.
you really don't want to see it.
I
And
saw
that's
it,
with
though.
everybody.
I
You don't
saw
want to
it.
accept
You
it. I
don't
mean, it
wanna
really
accept
hurt
it.
my soul when the man said that she has no more brain waves. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
This is it.
it's challenging because you've been connected to this person before you
All
were
this-
born.
yeah.
Because you're in the womb, right?
Mhm.
And then when you are born, they've always been there. And now, for the first time in life, you have to live this life without what you've
Ain't that
always
something?
known.
She is not there. I say all the time, I can't even pick up the phone. We are going to leave.
All of us.
And if you can't love them like that, don't try to take over when I'm weak and weird. Well, you won't be taking over me anyway, because that is not going to happen.
But, so here's the deal. All of you that are parents, make sure you get your stuff in order, because children will fight.
And let them get mad. Long as you got it down and say who you want, they can get mad till they're blue in the face. Let that person you pick to go straight through it, whether they like it or not.
Yes.
Because some didn't like it.
Yeah.
And who cares? Because I'm going to move on with what was told
To me.
to do.
Yes.
And it's going to do.
And for people to become jealous because of power struggle or their narcissism, they want to be, listen, at the end of the day, I remember, should I say this? My mother said to me, she said, I made you my power of attorney because I trust you with my life.
There you have it, folks. Bam.
That's what she said to me.
My mother used to wake me up when I was 14 when she get ill. Nobody never knew. Betty, something's going on. Here's this, here's that. And it angered me. Why you keep calling me? I don't want to hear about you getting sick. You are frightening me, but I couldn't tell her. I had to act as though I was strong enough to hear what she said.
Me too.
We have to play the role.
Me too. But
I was just a nervous kid, but I had to do what mom told me to do. My mother has been leaning on me for a long time, and I'm not mad. I'm glad.
Yes.
And she has been depending on me to do stuff from as a child. So if she trusted me as a child to do something, I used to sign her name, take care of all her business. Now, if she trusted me as a 12, 13, 14, 15 to take my sister to the doctor, take care of her needs, take her to school, and make sure she eat because she got to go in the fields. What did that tell you? All it was on me.
Yes.
You've already picked who you wanted.
Yes.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter, does it?
No.
Yeah. They've already known, and it's okay. And sometimes you stand in the fire because they have chosen you.
And I got to pay for it because you're mad.
Yeah.
But if some of them know what mom told me what not to do, you'll go to the graveyard and give her a good spanking.
Because they know.
They already know.
I just want to see the family, everybody's family, not just my family, your family, those that are listening, your family come together. And those of you that can come together,
do it.
Love each other.
But the one that can't, cut them off. I'm sorry.
You got to drop them like a hot potato.
You're going to have to.
And it's not that you don't love them. You just move on. You love them, but you've moved on.
You're tired of your peace being disturbed.
Yes.
You're sick of it.
For me, it's about my peace of mind.
Mm-hmm.
And if I have been who I am and have proven to you time and time again that I am who I am, I've always been authentic.
Accept it.
And then, accept it.
Please do. I got to accept it.
But to have somebody to come and circumvent, to try to make you look a certain way because they don't like you, and you sit there and you listen to them and you don't take up for the person.
Something is wrong with you too.
I'm going to drop them too.
Like a hot potato. Clip.
You have to. You have to drop people that won't protect you.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I'm not angry. God
not
knows
at all.
I'm not angry.
But I can just live without you.
I got
I'm trying
things
to tell
going on.
Yeah, I got stuff to do. I don't have time for your foolishness.
I have some great dreams and things that I have accomplished.
It's time for you to live.
It's really time to live
and enjoy what you have. Yes.
And live your life in peace.
Please do it.
Because there are a lot of people who would bring their disturbance.
Ooh.
Yes. Sarah said, you've always been the chosen one. Listen, they would bring their
Thank you,
turmoil.
Sarah Gale.
They would take their
That's Sarah,
turmoil
my girl child.
and their trauma that they're having on the inside, and they spew it out
and want to fight you
others.
about it. Get some help or something.
And they want to get a group of people with them.
They do the
This
same
is how
thing.
you know they're wrong. When they got to call this one, and this one.
That's when they need
to try
the
to
armor got to come forward.
Yes. And so know people, love people. I'm telling you, live, love, laugh. Time is too short, and stop waiting for people to die to try to respect them.
Because you also don't do this too late.
You know what? I'm gonna say this, and somebody posted on my page one day. I said, "Why is it that we wait as a generation for people to die before we honor them and we share? Oh, we love them.
And you want to do T-shirts, balloons, crab balls, fish fries, and I'm not trying to be ugly, but you'll come with it. You know my thing on it is why it's just traditional. People will get their feelings hurt if you don't cook food for a funeral. Cause somebody died, the tradition is you got to have a meal to feed people. No, you don't.
You know what? You don't.
You really don't.
Eat at home.
Bury me. Yeah, go get your hamburger.
When Mama passed,
it's too high for number one, and some of y'all gonna walk off with all the plates and they never bought nothing, not even a funeral soda.
When Mama passed, I ain't think about no food,
and you didn't have to because your mother.
Listen, my mother passed. And people was upset about where we gonna have the repast.
Nowhere.
I didn't care nothing about a repast.
People think it's all about
food. It was
food.
about my mother.
They want to do barbecue, and there's nothing wrong with it. But they think if you don't do chicken without burying, you can't bury me without feeding a multitude. But yes, you can.
Yes. And did those people come around when they were alive? See,
no.
That's the question you have to ask.
You want to do the biggest
what
barbecue.
What did you do for them when they were alive?
Now you want to be the one to be the preside over the you want to bring the macaroni and cheese now, but you wouldn't bring it to the potluck dinner we was having at grandparents' house.
It is touching.
But it is.
And another thing, the reason why people can all of a sudden now love them when they're dead, because the person is not here to receive it, and now they don't have to pretend anymore. Now they're pretending, but they don't have to actually show them the love. But now that they're dead, they're showing so much love. I don't like the fact that our generation of people wait till you die before they start honoring you. Oh, I wish I haven't had a phone.
Well,
you didn't use
Lord, I'm sorry, YouTube. Baby, you didn't call her.
You didn't when they were alive, when your daddy was alive, when your mother was alive, when your auntie was alive, and put them in something that.
Baby, this was squeaking. Don't walk up too close.
When they were alive,
what is that squeak?
You didn't stop by their house when you
mad because you didn't get nothing in the wheel. It's the one that never do anything, but they want to know where the money. Like I had two siblings, they was fighting over their mother. The funeral was already arranged, but we ain't gonna have no money if we do a whole funeral. You not even thinking about your mother. You just said if we do this, I won't have money. So what are you concerned about? You up there fighting at the funeral home because you want to roast your mother to cut the cost of her funeral that she paid for with the insurance. You want to cut it because you need money. Went up there and told the people that. You know who you are. Then you want to be slick and send letters, and I confiscated all of them. I did.
Betty, did you?
You want to be slick, and I'm slicker. Yeah, I had to go up to the funeral home and stop it.
Wow.
We're going to bury her according to like we said. And if you're mad, that's your problem. Because we're not going to do this to her and she worked hard for. How much do she have on that policy? Okay, well, let's spend all of it. And if it's $1, then you give it to them.
Yeah.
Because they're up here fighting. They don't even care that their mother is going to be gone forever. All they care about is $1 bill. How you like it? Family members.
Yes. Well, those are the ones. Mm-hmm. And
okay.
Rosalind,
all right, Rob.
Listen,
I'm so sorry.
And I don't know what it is that when parents leave, we act like fools.
Oh my God, like buzzers.
Then we started devouring each other.
Tearing us down for what?
And our parents didn't raise us that way. They raised us to protect each other. They raised us to look after each other. And then for them to end their life, to see the drama that's going on at the end of their life, it's heartbreaking.
You would even do your own mother while she's tearing or whatever, while she just in her own space. You are disturbing it.
Yeah.
Why? Because you are a spoiled brat.
Yeah.
If I can't have my way, there's no way. My son, the same
Marcella said, "We scar what scares us."
Now see him,
Marcella. I wish you can chime in on this because, you know, and it's fun. It's insane because the older I become, and it seems like, I know you have to go, but it seems like the family starts breaking up only because one or two that keeps spewing poison.
Every time it settles, here they come.
And they come. And they start poisoning with something that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
It stirs it up.
And they just they get in the ears and then they bite you and they get that venom inside of you. And all of a sudden you start feeling the same way they're feeling for no reason at all.
Simply
and you start
mistreating your ear.
Planted a seed. Your ears have become a garbage can. And you've heard all the junk and all the garbage. And it infiltrated your heart. And your heart became wicked and evil. And now you're disliking a person.
For what? You don't even
For what? You don't even know why. People fight you and don't know why they're fighting you.
Why were y'all fighting for 20 years? I don't even know what's up, she said, but I can't remember.
Somebody said
you
this.
Just wasted your whole.
Go to them. Oh, yes. I want you to join Marcellus. Marcellus has a big platform himself. And I want to bring you in and let's have a conversation.
Yes.
Because Marcellus, it's important. It's heartbreaking. I'm adding you now. It's heartbreaking because now I'm going to tell you the truth. Yes, you got to call them out at the service. I like that, Sarah. I'm adding you, Marcellus.
So that's where they start at the service, don't they?
They started.
And they be fighting at the. A friend of mine said he's seen so many people running at the grave. He said they are fighting at the graveyard.
They lie.
Simply because somebody's name didn't get put on the obituary. You know what? People are so full of themselves.
But my question is, what did you do for them when they were alive?
That's why you're so mad.
I'm not talking about years ago. What are you presently doing? I'm adding you, Marcellus. Can you come in? Yes, join in. Hey, Marcellus,
hello.
How you doing? Yes, very well.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is the first time I think I've ever really used this feature, so I had to rotate my phone because I didn't know how to.
It's okay.
That's great.
So yeah, but you know, you guys are having such an awesome conversation, and it's so funny that you're having this conversation today.
Yes.
Because I've been talking to some of my friends behind the scenes, because all of us have similar experiences, and we experience some of these things together, but a lot of times we don't get together to have these kind of conversations.
Yes,
exactly.
I'm gonna turn my, if you don't mind, I'm gonna turn my computer, my YouTube to you. I don't know, maybe just in my YouTube and just listen to what you're doing now.
Yeah, because I hear the echo.
All right, listen, YouTube. Listen, I gotta go. We gotta go. But listen, I'm coming back.
We're coming back.
And in 2023, I'm coming back on my platform. I know I haven't been on, but please share this. I'm coming back on my platform in 2023. Y'all have an amazing day here. Thank you so much for coming and listening. And those of you that will come, I love you all. Share this, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Yes, go right ahead.